come in, take a day and ride with some of the team and all that.
Okay.
Would you be able to do that before July, or would you prefer to wait until July and then you could come in for the ride along? How would you what would work best for you on
You
that?
know what? If I wa- I want to try to do it. I want to do it before.
I was
Let's
to say, yeah,
I
so you
want
can
to have a
come in.
date. Yeah. So I want to have a date. So probably like, let me see, July.
We could
July.
schedule it.
We can, yeah, definitely schedule it.
Yeah, I just wanted to broach that because, yeah, because we've had people in the past that like, hey, I'm not going to actually, I don't live in Dallas currently, but I'm going to be there
Mhm.
at this date. So, I'm liking what I'm here right now. As of now, I'm planning on bringing in for the full transparency. I would like to bring you in for the actual ride along days, but we'll continue with the interview. But like, yeah, I'm liking everything I'm hearing though right now. This is awesome.
Great.
Uh, what? Let me ask you another one of these questions. Can you tell me about a time where you had to deal with change in organizational direction that impacted your work? How did you respond?
Okay. So since this is a growing company, we had a lot of change of procedures. So we had to, I mean, the flower industry is very demanding. So we had to wake up really, really early. Like I'm talking about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So it just is that change and well, that changed me to be more responsible and to always to make sure that I'm punctual. So what that means is like I can't sleep like how I want to. Like I can't sleep how I want to. That changed my life and that changed how I am. So it's like if I care about my job, I need to, address and
Mhm.
basically discipline myself to be like, hey, Terrence, we gotta wake up. Can't play video games. You can't do this. That changed me, and it made me a better person. And so,
Okay.
and also dealing, there was a lot of so I handle a lot with flowers too. So there's a lot of pres- prestigious ways of packing it. So I had to adjust to that. That was very difficult because
Okay.
it there's so many flowers. There literally there's a lot of flowers. So you have to color it a specific way and just trying to get used to that. So we had a lot mishaps going on, but once I'm like, okay, they broke it down and they showed me how to do it. Oh, it's we good. We
Okay.
good. And so that was one of the most challenging times. Oh, and dealing with learning how to be patient to immature employees. I had to learn how to be patient. It it, it's a God.
Mhm.
Did I always get it right? No, but now I'm better. Now I know how to communicate without just string, and so that was a huge change for me as well. And to know that everything is, and that's why I said that everything cannot always go perfect. You have to learn how to adapt. And so, of course, working here, like I was like, a young head. I'll say a young head. It's like, man, because I really strive for perfection, like and I love hearing that, man. Hey, Terrence, you're doing an amazing job. Hey, Terrence, you're fast. You're efficient. I love hearing just positive energy and positive things, and it makes me happy, and it makes me feel like, hey, I'm doing my job well. And that's
Mhm.
what one thing that I thank God that my dad, he's a hard worker, and so I try to live up to his name, and I will, and I want to make it better for my future family. That and which is going to happen. So yeah, I'm sorry
Okay. Okay.
that I'm
No
sorry that
worries.
yeah.
Not a problem. So, what would you say? What is that? Your ability to push forward, or your positivity. Is you think that something you're most proud about yourself, or
I
what are
will,
you most proud about yourself?
what I'm most proud of myself is how I'm actually becoming a man.
Mhm.
And I what I'm most proud is I'm making decisions not based on what my mom, not based on what my girl. It's just me and the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to get spiritual in anything. I know this is crazy,
I don't
but
know
I'm,
that's something important to you. So by all means.
I would say, but that is what I'm most proud about myself and learning how to overcome different situations. And just really just trusting in Him. And I mean, and being able to just really feel confident with that, and that's what I'm most proud of myself with. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love that. Okay. Can you describe a time where you were successful in dealing with a difficult customer? What did you do?
Man, I love difficult customers.
Uh-huh.
At Subway, I literally had, and even now, I would say so. When dealing with different when dealing with difficult customers, you have to understand, okay, what is the problem? What are they needing, and how can I help? And I had there's plenty of situations where my coworkers was being disrespectful, being snobbish. They don't need all that. They already have enough going on as it is. And so what I do is I say, hey, how can I help you? What's going on? Well, this and this. I said, okay. So let me help you out. Let me do this. Let me do that. And it's all about your gesture and your calmness and how you approach. I my and it's all about it's all about approach
Mhm.
and learning their bodies and their reaction and how they what they want. Um, I'm a master at that. Well, thank what he gives me the ability to calm a person down, to try to get to the root. Like, okay, how can I help you? And of course, working at Subway, you got hungry people. So
Yeah.
I had plenty of situations where, like, like, man, they not fixing this right, or what I'm saying, no, I need this, I need that. Again, my coworkers, they don't know how to handle that situation. I'm like, okay, you know what? Here, come talk to me. What do you need? How can I help? Yeah, I just wanted that right there. I said, oh, I got you, my man. See, thank you. And then they'd be like, that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and just being a great example to them and not being cocky, just like, just talk to them like treat others how the
Mhm.
way you would want to be treated, basically. So,
Yes.
and customer service, yeah, our floor in customer service. That's
You'd be
that.
surprised how far you can get by just, listening and helping out at the movie theater, like, you'd have people like upset about like you just overhear at a concession stand when I was running the back end, I overhear something like a customer concern, just step in, it's like, "Hey, is everything okay? Like, what can I help you with? Like, what's the issue?"
Yeah,
Stuff like that. Goes a long way. Talk to them with respect, but also like just be honest with them, There's nothing wrong. Like if you don't know the answer to something, like, hey, I don't know that, but let me find out. Let me help you with that.
and that's
Stuff like that.
that's. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No, no, no worries at all.
integrity too. That's one of my like. I'm birthed upon that. Like how you said, if you don't know something, hey, I don't know. Can you please help me to understand? Like I'm
Mhm,
not afraid to ask questions. Like if I don't know it, and I love one thing too is honesty too. That's
mhm,
I'm very hefty on honesty. I stand on honesty. Like I'd rather you be honest to me than lie to me. That's one thing that
mhm,
I had to work on. That's another thing that I had to work on. Knowing that a person is lying to me, but trying to keep a positive attitude.
mhm,
And that's a challenge that thank God over time that I had become better in when somebody wrongfully do you still have to keep a positive attitude and still have to serve either your boss or just anybody in general. So just learning how to have self-control. um I'm sorry to cut you. That is oh,
oh, one of the service managers just stepped in for a
I mean,
second. No
yeah,
worries.
yeah.
Oh, no worries. This is Shane. He's also,
Nice to meet you.
What's going
I was
on,
gonna
man?
sit in so I could hear out of
Oh,
this.
oh, no worries.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna be conducting my bad, Shane. I didn't mean to put a spotlight on you. He just wants to. He just got promoted recently, so he's the. This is what he wants to step in. See. Oh yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
let's go.
Yeah, but fantastic. I like that.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to. This is the last one of these papers here. Can you tell me? Actually, no. These are all pretty similar. Let's get into fun questions. I like these ones.
All right, let's
These
do
ones are
it.
more fun.
Yes,
You've
sir.
answered pretty much all of those. Hey, Will, how did you meet Mary Rose though?
So my fiance, she works at Crane Logistics. She
Oh,
works there.
okay.
So that's and And the funny story, that's like her second daughter. I mean, I love the fact that like she loves to adopt, kids.
Everyone else
And
does do that.
she was
Absolutely.
like she has so many like she helped me out, and she gave me so much information that I didn't even know what was going on in the world. Because me,
Hmm.
I just want to work. Just build myself to be a better. I'm just. But she was like, Terrence, it's very important that you invest. You buy. She just really. She took me in, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I love Mary Rose, man. That's
Very
yeah,
sweet. Very
that's
sweet
Mama
person.
Rose right there. She's
Mama
so,
Rose. That's a very good
so
term for her. Very. She has a lot of love to give. Can
yes,
you? Would you say you're a goal orientated person?
goal driven.
Goal driven. Okay. What goals are you driving towards right now?
So right now, what I want to do is I want to get married. I
Hmm.
want to make sure that I build up my savings funds. I just and making sure that I help my fiance with her debt and everything. Just getting her situated. Um
Hmm.
and I want to save up for a house um too as well. And have and also what I'm going to do is I've been practicing day trading, going in and out the stocks, just that's
Hmm.
and just that's just one of my things that I want to become a profitable day trader. So that's what I do on the side and everything.
So
But
you're
that
always looking to learn new different things. You're always trying to get a new skill that could potentially be rewarding.
yes, yes, sir.
Okay. I
Yes,
like that. What well okay. So you're where are you at currently right now? You say you work with flowers and shipping them?
yes. So I work in the shipping department. Actually, I can just show you. So show you right here. So this is my domain over here. So what
Uh-huh.
we do is I I help. So we ship out different products.
Mhm.
And so and we have the flowers over here. So basically we shipped out flowers. We have very wide variety sections. I'm so sorry. I know this is part, but we have like amazing flowers.
You
And it's
seem
kind
very
of empty right
passionate about the
now,
things.
but yeah. So what I
So
do is
you're
oh,
well my question would be then like so are you leaving specifically just because you want to be in the Dallas area?
so yeah, so I'm leaving because I need to cleave to my wife. And um it's really religious purposes, I and I am going to be and I'm going to be in that in a section. I'm going to be in Dallas. So
Mhm.
I would say so that's and so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try, to try to apply and just trust Mary Rose, Mama Rose. And she was like, hey, and she has been telling me about the company uh like quite a bit. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, because I didn't know if I was going to stay in Houston or I was going to move up there. So I'm like, well, you know what? Everything is leading for me to be up there. So I'm like, okay, well, let me try it out. You know what I'm saying? So,
So what's your favorite thing then about the place you're at currently? What's something you really enjoy about?
man,
Is it called Mayish
yeah, yeah, yeah,
or
Mayish, yes, sir, Mayish. So
Mayish? What's your favorite thing about it?
my favorite thing is about I love my he's my general manager. His name is
Okay.
Joe Wildrich, man, and really the team. It's almost like family. Like that's what I love the most, and just making my customers happy, and just being like just being positive, and I really love the connection that we have here, and I'm gonna miss that. And they want me to visit like once a month, so I'm gonna come
Oh
and
yeah.
visit once a month. So and I had built a lot of friends. I mean, like customer base, like just out of work. I help them with weddings, events. I mean, and I one thing that I will miss is my customers and my family. Well, I call them my family members, but my coworkers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss them, missing working
Is
with
there
them.
any is there anything you would change about the company at all, or are you just is it
So one thing, well, there's a couple of things that need to be changed. One thing a couple of things that I would definitely change. I would change the the management. So the problem I would say, they do a great job, but I feel like it'll be more efficient if we had more. We need to hire um more employees and better managers that actually help, and be more of, yeah, but basically just be more of a help. I mean, I know it's a demanding job, but sometimes we don't need to be stressed out because you're stressed out. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's just
So
more.
are you saying so they're your management team, if they're feeling pressure, they can spread it lower or they can show
Yeah,
it or
it can be a virus, you know what I'm saying? So
okay.
it just makes the job kind of a little bit difficult. But if I were to change that, that is the most important thing to me. And that's and what else? I about to say, yes, more employees, because I mean, it's growing, and
Hmm.
there's only a certain amount of things that we can do just per person, so just hiring more employees and just better management. Well, basically we need to have a team meeting on how to be professional and to be more positive when
Hmm.
it comes down to difficult situations, and not take it out on the employees. But other than that, I mean, it's just up and down. It's up and down. I
You
mean,
even with all that, you were saying you still your favorite part is the employees though of where
yes,
you work.
yes. I mean, it just that if I were to change that, I would change. Just I would definitely change that.
Okay. What well, culture is something that's very important to us here. We're very big on we want to hire people that are we are very close. I mean, at my previous job, I still have tons of people I still like to stay in contact with. It's been 4 years now since the theater closed, but relationships are huge. But here at Thompson, I mean, we're very big on like everyone we bring in. It's almost like another like a mini family member in a way. Or like we like to spend we're very close. We do like little outings every now and again. We have like a once a month. We try to do a team happy hour or go
Okay.
see one of the Stars games or something like that.
Oh no, that's
So
fun.
it's very big to we all want to we all have the same mindset. We want to grow with the company, so we're all similar there. We're all hard workers, but we also all are. It's good to always we want to hire really solid people that are just gonna like bond and really grow alongside each other and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So yeah, I
yes,
love
sir.
that. What what's the most important thing for you when you would come to selecting a career? What's something that you'd be like I'd like if you could only pick one thing, what would it be for your future career? Or for to have what quality would you pick for your future career?
So that's a tricky question.
Uh-huh.
As far as quality for my future career, um, being top sales.
So you want to succeed. So if it's important for you is to be number one.
Being number one. I mean, because I'm very competitive. Me,
Hmm.
I'm very competitive. Just being number one in in sales, or whatever the company needs me to be.
Hmm.
If and my thing is, I like to learn everything just in case. Now, oh, and that's another thing that I would like to change too. I mean, they have gotten better. We had and thank God for, like that's what I said. Joe Wilders, like the general manager, he like when we do our 1 year resolution, he was like, hey T, what would you like to improve in? I'm like, well, I like to learn cashier. I like to learn every single job, because just in case, like, if somebody's not here, I can fill it in for you. And so, and it just I want to, and it would help us in tremendous ways. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm
Well, I
sorry.
don't want to so that's great. I mean, you want to be there for the company, but what would you actually maybe I didn't phrase what would you want the company to be for you then though? Like you want to be like the guy that the company can look for, but what would you want? Like, hey, like how do I know like my job is like look or my career is looking out for me? What's something that you'd feel comfortable or safe, like an important thing the company could provide you at that place you pick as a career?
Um, that's a good question. I mean, I never had that question asked to me. As a career, like, so what do you mean? Like, can you
Well,
give
like
me like.
like for me, I guess I would be like some people like I've been told like, hey, I want security. I want to be at a place that I know I'm gonna like I'm not gonna ever have to worry about going out of business or something like that. Or some people want like if it's important for me have growth opportunities, or it's important for me that the company will help training and things. Or it's like some people it's important that uh everyone's like there's a good culture in the community, that there's not a toxic work environment, stuff like that. Like something like if you had to pick like a dream job, what would be the number one quality of that job? Like people talked about it, they'd say, you know what, I like that place because they do X and X for the employees, or I feel this and this when I'm there. What would you think is something that would be most important for you when you're at a place of business?
Man, thank you for breaking that down to me. The most
Yeah, no
important
worries.
thing for me, a dream job,
Yeah.
is having a healthy environment to grow and just okay. I would rather choose a healthy environment to grow and to communicate and to, just basically like just have that family,
Yeah, okay.
like I have here, just I love a healthy environment, that if a dream, because it makes a world of a difference when we're not beefing with each other, like, and you don't feel like, man, I gotta watch my back because I don't
Mhm.
know so and so doing this.
Mhm.
I would love to have that.
Okay, awesome, I love
That
hearing that.
that's
I mean, that's something that's very big. That's what when I told you earlier, it's like with the culture of the company, it's like we come together. It's the end of the month, so this is the time. A lot of the guys, it's route based, the service rep position. So you're given a route for the entire month. You have the whole month to finish the accounts that you need to see. And if you finish it early, sometimes you can come in and help out other people who might be struggling with their month, or there's other things that people could use help with. That's something that we're big on, always supporting each other. We're not trying to fight or clash. It's all about being a team, working together,
I
helping
like
each
that.
other out.
I like that. I
Awesome.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well, one of my questions you already answered. I was going to ask, like, do you have a favorite manager or like a role model? But you sound like your GM that you currently have is one of
man.
your is someone you really care about.
And he's the reason why I'm here.
Uh huh.
I he's the only, well, in another coworker of mine, Jamie Sanderson. She's a top sales. She's cold blooded. She and she encouraged me to be just. She gave me hope that I can, survive in this company.
Hmm.
Um, and she was always, pushing me, like, hey T, do you have your clipboard and everything? Like, she when I first came into the company, like, she really want me to be successful. And I
Okay.
love that, and I still love that. And and she's the reason why I'm here. And my general manager, like, what I love about him is he not like, he helps us and he don't have to help us. He help us pack and everything. Like, I feel like that's true leadership.
Good leader,
That's
leading by example. Awesome.
and he's very easy going, he's understandable, even when, like, when I had like just I had a hard time in life because I had a lot going on. He was understanding, like, hey T, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's okay. Just thank you for talking to me and telling me what's going on. Like, I love that. Like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
What's the best movie or book you've seen in the last 5 years?
Okay. Ooh, man. That's okay. So, Think and Grow Rich. Wabi Sock. Not Wabi Saki. Think and Grow Rich.
That Can Go Rich?
Yes.
A book or a movie?
No. That's a book. That's a book.
Okay.
Very great. Very great book. And as far as movies, man, let me see. Cause there's a lot of great
There's
movies.
a lot.
It's
There are
a
a lot
lot.
of good ones.
This is hard.
Did you see Dune 2?
Doom
Dune
two.
Part Dune Part 2, it's in theaters right now.
No, I have not seen.
I saw that one recently. It's pretty good. Pretty
I'm
dang good.
obviously me. I'm a scary cat. When it comes down to scary, is it scary?
No, it's like a science fiction movie.
Okay. Cause yeah, I'm about to say,
Yeah.
I like action. Like,
Yeah,
I like.
it's an action movie. It's action,
Okay.
but
Well, I'm gonna
it's a
have to
little
check it
weird
out.
though. So like, maybe speaking of action, I'm gonna go see Godzilla versus Kong 2
Oh
tonight. So that's not
yes.
Oh, I gotta ask, what team are you? Are you Team Godzilla or Team Kong?
So it's all it's I'm team the reason I'm team calm. The re
Okay, fair enough.
I'm team calm because of the simple fact that he has defeated Godzilla plenty of times.
What are
And
you? No, he had. What are you talking about? When he beat Godzilla.
I,
Sorry,
I
I'm letting my bias show here. I'm
oh,
Team
you,
Godzilla.
oh, so you team Godzilla? Oh, well, you know what? It's
However, I
okay.
like them both. I really like them both. I love King Kong. I love Godzilla. But if the line in the sand is drawn, I gotta go with the reptile.
No,
However, the new Kong, he's pretty fun. I like him a lot, though. I like him. I'm cheering for him so long as he's not throwing hands with God. I think in this one they're gonna team up. I think they're gonna be buds in this one. It's like a buddy cop movie or something.
so are I about to say so? Are they? Because they have two of them. They have
Yeah, they fought because this is the sequel to the one they fought in the last movie, but they teamed up at the end. And this one, I think they're gonna like have a little like, hey man, I don't know if I trust you, but I think they got to work together. It's a dumb big monster movie. I'm just excited for it.
I'm
But yeah,
excited
that's
too. I'm excited.
heck yeah. Uh, did Maurice when he talked to you? Because I didn't do. Usually I handle the phone screenings with Max. We like to talk to him. What did he go over the position as far as our hours or our benefits or and our pay program?
Yes, he went over. Yes. So he said it'll be starting off at 20. Starting off $20 an hour. It's from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Um, and he
What hold on. What position is this?
so this is service. I think not service representative. Is it service representative or
Yes, service representative.
service representative? And so that's the position, service representative. Yeah.
Okay, I think it sounds like Maurice might have gotten it mixed up because we're hours are actually more like 7 to 5, or it's we ask you to be available for 7 to 5, but in truth it's 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. almost 9 out of 10 times. That's what our team is doing. I was checking out the guys, but it's not an hourly position; it's a salary position. So
Okay.
salary, it's 50,000 for the year base salary. And then on top of that, we do pay 2% commission on sales made. So most of our team, I'd say the average rep who has a route, they're making anywhere from 60 to, or at least maybe 57 to $65,000 for the year.
Okay.
Is that going to be something that would be fitting in your budget,
I'm about to say, yeah,
or something that you?
that's for right now, that is perfect. That is
Okay, yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
And
Yeah.
that's, I mean, we've had some reps. I mean, in the past, like the top earning reps, we've seen them make up to 70, almost 75,000 for the year. But
Okay.
on average, it's going to be like 57 to 50 or to 65. But you're always going to make, no matter what, the minimum is 50,000 because that's the base salary.
Okay.
Did he go over our PTO or any sort of benefits that we also bring?
I don't remember the benefits.
We do provide health, dental, and vision, as well as a 401k plan. And we also have, it's a little, we're still kind of learning it, so we changed our PTO plan. You basically accumulate about 5 hours every 2 weeks, but for the most part, it comes out to about 15 days for the year that you can use paid time off any way you so choose.
Okay.
So that's just something I want to wanted to make sure you were aware of that
That is cool.
before I
That
just wanted to talk through on that.
okay.
Well,
That is
well, also, I mean, that's all the questions I've got. I've got one final question, and then we can open it up. Any questions you have for me? But the last one I've got is, why should we hire you?
why should you hire me?
Yes, big one right
That's the
there.
big one right there. Well, I mean, why should you hire me?
What
Because
will you bring to our team? Yeah.
oh man, um, I will bring a light and I will bring a joy that is unspeakable. I will bring hard work ethic that, like, man, I'm so grateful that we got this guy.
Hmm.
He's really serious about what he do, and he really wants to be successful, and he wants to help, and he also wants to be a genuine friend to everybody
Hmm.
and family. And it's hard to find, and I'm not trying to be cocky, but it's just hard to find a good working young man nowadays is especially in my ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? I wow, you would not be disappointed. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee
Well, I
you.
like that answer, and I don't find it cocky. I find it more confidence. And
Yeah,
there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, but uh, when positivity is driving it, I always err on the side of confidence. You know, so that I wouldn't worry about that, or if you're worried about feeling cocky there.
yeah. I was about to say, it's like almost I can show you.
Mhm.
I will definitely earn and show you that I'm not a failure. I'm not a disappointment. It- You have another star. You have another ace in the company,
I like that. I love
and
that.
that's what I want to be, and that's what I'm going to be. If you know, if it's up to y'all,
Mhm.
but that's my goal. And if you know, that'll be the reasons of if y'all want to hire me, y'all looking for someone who's punctual, somebody who's ready to work, to grow, to be positive in any given situation. Say if you have a hard day, hey, you can come talk to me. I'm all open, you know, and you want somebody who's family oriented, you know, who
Yeah.
would not want to hire somebody like that? You
Well
know, I'm
said.
not,
Well
you know,
said.
not trying to be cocky, but it's just like I'll be a great asset to your company. I can guarantee you.
I
Guarantee
love the confidence. Love
you.
it. What questions then? That's all I've got. That's all the main
Yeah.
questions I've got right now.
Yeah.
What questions would you have for us or for me right now? Feel free.
So
Well,
one question is, when do I start?
the good first question. Well, you told me you can't start till July, so there's that.
Okay. That's I
So,
mean, and are y'all ready? Y'all ready for me? Because I'm serious. You know,
mhm.
y'all ready? Because I'm ready. I'm
I
ready.
mean, we're always looking to bring on very confident, very positive people, people who want to grow, be make a difference, and just enjoy what they do. You know, so we're always ready to bring on new people. Always ready. I mean, we're in a big hiring push. The company's growing. We are the biggest branch in the company, so we get to have a lot of say, a lot of push around. So right now we're trying to staff up to where we're very comfortable, make the team. We've always Dallas has always carried a load
Okay.
as far as the company goes.
Yeah.
So we're asking the team to work hard. So we want to meet them in the middle, you know, and make sure we have a well-staffed team to where they always have support to where if anything comes up, we're always able to pivot. So yeah, we're definitely always we're ready to hire people who want to win with us.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's
What
hey.
else do you have?
So do y'all have somebody that's currently in a position of basically how how is your social media um outpush like do you have somebody who's controlling your
I
social media by
believe
any
that would be right now. We've got it's Michael Gallant. He's one of the founders of the company, but he's more of like a jack of all trade. He does the marketing, so he
Okay.
helps out with basically. We do have a Instagram page, but he's the one who's in charge of reaching out to other potential buyers or not buyers and potential like other companies we can acquire or trying to find new business to sending ads and things of that nature. But unfortunately, I don't have too much knowledge on that.
Yeah.
That's going to be more of an HR kind of corporate position over in Houston.
Okay. Well, if y'all have, I would say if y'all have any positions where that is being fulfilled, I think I'll be a great asset on that too.
It's very
Um,
possible that down the line that'll be something that because I mean right now we're only about 6 years old,
okay.
and I'm told quite frequently. I mean, when I started, there's positions that exist now that didn't exist when I started, so
Huh?
it's very common for new roles and new stuff to be popping up. I can't say for sure that a marketing team would be assembled or if Mike would be the one leading. I can't imagine Mike would do it forever because he's going to be moving on to other things. He's our Swiss Army knife. We use him when we need him. He's and him and his wife Wendy. They started the Dallas branch actually, so they're some
Okay.
the most talented people I know. Love them to
Okay.
death. Very inspiring to be around. It's hard not to get like you want to run up a mountain just hearing them talk, and they're one of my favorite people in the world. But
Okay. I
I
can't wait
can't
to meet
say
him.
for certain that we would have a marketing. I don't know too much about a marketing position, unfortunately, in the company right now.
Okay. Okay. Um, that is something that I can, if y'all want to grow in that area, um, I I'll be willing to take upon that road, and if because I'm on the company's Instagram as well, and
Mhm.
so if that's what I'm saying, if y'all need help with that, just being you need a
Maybe down the
face.
line we start getting Instagram pages or like social media for each of them. You could give Dallas a little flair.
Yeah,
Let us a little personality.
yeah,
Because
and that
I don't know, we don't have one right now, but that's the thing. It's we're always like we're hiring new people constantly for the team, new positions that I've never heard of, like that didn't exist like 2 months ago even. Like I think the best way to describe it, I think we had 80 employees around March of last year. And right now, I think we're up to like 220, 230. So we had rapid expansion.
that's
So there's
yes.
a lot of new stuff coming in. But right now with marketing and it's not something I'm the most familiar with. So that would be something that would be more down the line or
Okay.
more questions would need to be asked to others in the company. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have all the answers on any of that.
It's okay. Yeah, I just
No
I
worries.
just want to let you know, because you just never know what and I love that you never know what employees you have, what gift that they can have, and that, like, and so that's another thing I like about this company too, is that they give you opportunity to promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
not only like you
Yeah,
promote yourself, and it's like it's just a win-win overall for everybody. They get more
absolutely.
customers. Like, man, who is this guy? Who is he? He's out here smiling and everything. I can't wait. I'm gonna show you the videos too when I come see you. Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's gonna be nice. So
Well, awesome. What you have any? What other questions do you have?
I'm about to say so. Oh, and so the company. So I'll be able to use the company vehicle to
Oh yeah.
go. I was okay.
Well,
Okay.
okay. Well, here's a with the company vehicle, a service rep. They have their Ford Transit van. We have them drive that. Uh, we do keep them here on site. So in
Okay.
the mornings you arrive in your own car, but then you take the Ford Transit out, you go out en route, you see all your accounts. We supply you with a company card, so your gas is paid for.
Okay.
And then when you finish for the day, you bring the van back to our warehouse here, and then you can go home in your own personal vehicle.
Lit. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
And
Yes, sir.
you that's really it. And I'm just and
Okay.
how did you think that this interview went? Did I do a good
Well,
job?
I like the confidence. I like the confidence. I like the positivity. You're very honest. Anything like if you. I like that you took a moment whenever we asked questions that you maybe didn't have the answer to right off the bat. You took a moment to think, and then you had a very well spoken, very well. You really showed. I think you wear your heart on your sleeve, and that's a quality that I really admire in people, and that's something we do seek for. I would like to bring you in for the ride along. We will have to schedule a time though because
Okay.
of just like what you're not going to be in DFW until July 1st. So I will need to get you what is your email?
So my email is gonna be TERRAANCE WILLAMS 23.
TerrenceWilliams
Yeah,
Terrence
MS
Williams at
23 gmail.com. Um,
wait, so Terrence Williams 23 at gmail.com.
yes. And it's only gonna be with one I instead of two I's.
So it's TerranceWilliams
Yes, 23
23 at
at Gmail.
gmail.com.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Okay. Well, also, I'll have to reach out to you through there, and we can probably schedule a time maybe around May or June if you're able to come down, do a
Okay.
ride along, spend a day of a rep, and use that time to not only we'll be using that time to see how you are in person, what your temperament is like throughout the day, but also for you to see that time what it's like to be on the job, who we are as a company, and it's something you'd be interested in. And then
Oh,
from there, you'd have a final interview with our district director at Dallas
okay.
of the Dallas branch.
Okay, that's hey, I'm ready, man. How do
Awesome. I
you
like
feel
it, Terry. I like
about
the confidence.
oh,
What's up?
how do you feel about April the 3rd? How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's possible. I will say at the beginning of the month, we are gonna. Well, right now, we're trying to get our bearings. It might be a little like I would prefer. Well, actually, I'd have to get back to you on that. I can look around and see if we have an availability on April 3rd, but it might be. I'll have to reach out back to you then just on that one. Unfortunately, I don't have to I gotta bust out the calendar, talk to the other service managers. We have to decide who do you want that ride along to ride with. So who, if you were coming in on April 3rd, who we put you with, where they're going, see where we're at in the schedule. Early in the month is good, but we do generally try to get a little bit more in the middle
Gotcha.
because right at the beginning of the month we have a bunch of jobs that we have to specifically go do, and at the end of the month we have to finish out the month. So the middle of the month is usually our best time to do a lot of ride-alongs.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
Okay.
a little bit more like it's less pedal to the metal. We've kind of got situated, and we're able to have a little bit more free flowing day. We don't have to go get anything crazy or anything like that. It's a lot
Oh,
easier to plan out what we want to do on the ride along day.
okay. Well, just I about to say, yeah, just let me know. And I can I was yeah before I was say before June. If you want to send me a date, I can see
Yeah.
if I can I'm just I can just take it off. I just because I have enough
Okay.
hours too. So just give me
Not a
a
problem.
date
Yeah.
and I'll just
I can
take it
give
off.
you a week range or give you a couple options. You choose one from there, and we can pencil it in.
That's perfect.
Awesome.
You know
Well, it was
what?
awesome talking to you, Terrence. If you have any other questions, though, feel free to reach out. I'll be in touch shortly to try to schedule a time for you to come up, do a ride along with us, and potentially do the final interview with Adam. If we're unable to do that final interview in person, we will have a similar call like this,
Okay,
or Adam would have a similar like a Teams interview with you
okay.
over Teams.
That's
Well,
that's
awesome.
perfectly fine.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure speaking with you. You
Yes, sir.
take care, and I look forward to meeting you in person. It's gonna be nice.
Yes, sir. So and then you'll just contact me through the email, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send an email, and that way, my email it'll have it'll if you ever need to reach out through phone or call or something like that, it'll have all my information there. But yeah, it'll be my work email, just being like, hey, what day? I'll reach out to you with like a window of what dates you would like to come up, and then we could do the ride along on one of those days.
Is there any way that um I I know this is gonna probably sound unprofessional, but
What?
would you mind texting me by any chance? Or we're not at that level yet. It's okay if we're not at
Well,
the level.
I mean, I can send the text. The email is just easier for us because with a text, I try to do all my communication through email just because I keep my folders will have them open right there. So I have to shift through my email. So I always have a reminder. A text, I don't scroll through all my texts every day. So it's a
Okay,
lot more difficult to be like, oh yeah, I've got this date coming up, or this guy on the schedule is coming in on this date. You
okay,
know what I mean?
okay, okay. Well,
But no
shoot.
worries.
What's your email? Let me
It's
have
gonna
your email.
be B Calvin, one word, BCALVIN at Thompson, THOMPSON dash safety.com.
Got you.
And I'll reach out to you through that email.
Perfect. Safety.com. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is good. All right.
Yes, sir. Well, awesome. You take care. If anything comes up, let us know, and we'll get that scheduled and have you come up and do a ride along with us. This is awesome.
Man, I'm excited. I'm really excited, man. I was nervous at first, but I'm like, you know what?
Mhm.
The interview is going good, man. I
I'm glad.
appreciate
I
y'all.
think it went well. I liked it a lot. I like meeting you. I liked everything I heard. Everything I've seen right now is a positive. So let's keep that momentum going, and we'll see you in person.
Yes, sir. See you in person. All right. Well, you have a
Yes, sir.
blessed one, okay? I'll see you soon,
You as
okay?
well. Bless one to you too.
All
Take
right.
care.